Hi folks, Dan Dwelly here from Christchurch. I'm just wanting to send you a quick message to ask you to do something really important. Early this week I had an email, or I think I saw it on Facebook by a campaign group called Right to Life, informing me that next Tuesday, I think it is, an MP called Diana Johnson is going to pass what's called a 10-minute bill, which will effectively, or could effectively, as things go through in the process, introduce, make it legal for a woman to have an abortion for any or no reason up until 24 weeks. So it's effectively removing any safeguard, any means by which an abortion might be otherwise intervened or anything like that. So it's basically a very extreme move, one of the most extreme apparently in the world. And so what Right to Life and many other groups are suggesting we do is email our MPs, or write to our local MP to ask him or her to basically attend this 10-minute bill and oppose it, vote against it. Now, I haven't emailed or contacted my MP often. I've met with him once, so I wasn't quite sure. I did it. I sent an email. Thankfully, Right to Life, they have put together a template email with some very clear points, and you can tweak it and make it your own a little bit, but some very clear points, and there's some more information. I'll put a link in with the email, this email, so you can follow that and just easily send an email straight away. Anyway, so I've not done it very, and I'm kind of skeptical, how many, they get thousands of emails, are they really going to pay attention? Anyway, then yesterday, this was early in the week, but then yesterday I was at a conference in London, in Westminster, run by a group called Brephos, who are another pro-life group. This was a conference to help particularly pastors and ministry leaders think through the issue, and I have to tell you, it was one of the most harrowing, emotional, devastating days of my life. It absolutely wrecked me. I cried all day, and that's not a joke. We are literally tears every. So it was about, half a dozen sessions, and I cried through all of them. And so moved and affected by what I heard is going on in the world, and how ignorant I feel I've been for such a long time about this issue, and how apparently statistically, as we were shown yesterday, how ignorant the church is about this issue, or at least how divided the opinion is. There's a very wide range of opinions about what people think in the church about abortion. So it's not clear. We haven't been teaching people well, and so that's a real challenge. And so coming up in our ministry program here at Christchurch, we're going to be dealing with this issue and talking about it, so that's coming up. But anyway, yesterday an MP came along, a lady called Fiona Bruce, and she's going to be at this bill next week when Diana Johnson presents it, and she's going to officially oppose it. So she's going to give a 10-minute sort of opposition speech, basically. And she was she was encouraging us to email her MP, and she gave great encouragements to do so. She says she has like a 5-letter rule of thumb. If she gets 5 emails or 5 letters about an issue, she suspects that there's a lot of people out there who probably feel the same way, and she will do something about it. And she gave examples of other bills that have been passed, other laws where MPs voted, maybe who were on the fence, they voted a certain way because they'd received a certain number of emails or so. So apparently, that was encouraging. It showed that some of them at least do listen to their constituents. So that was encouraging, and therefore another good reason for you, I think, to vote. But she also said, do it as soon as possible. You know, with their busy lives, sometimes they can be days behind on catching up with their emails. And if you send it on Monday evening next week, they're not going to get it. And they're not going to be able to get down to London, to the Houses of Parliament, to be there and vote either way on that bill. So do it today, right now. Today's Wednesday. It's just less than a week away. Do it today to stand the best chance, really, of your MP getting hold of that email and being able to do something about it. Like I said, I'll put the link below. You can follow that, find out a bit more about the issue, and read about what the bill is going to be suggesting. And can I just please encourage you to do that, to pray for Fiona Bruce, who's going to be opposing, and that she would have words and wisdom in that moment. And but staying posted, because I think I feel very deeply moved and convicted about this issue, and want to continue to help equip particularly Christians to know how to think this through, how to tackle it in the public square, and how we can really make a difference. This is one thing, just writing a simple email that's already been typed up for you. You can just click send if you want. It's already there, all the information's there. That's all you've got to do to make, and what could make a big difference in this movement. So let's just be praying about this. Let's just ask God to help us, and please do that. All right, thanks very much, and we'll see you soon. Okay, God bless, bye.